Welcome back to GM Worldwide Radio. This is Unfiltered with your homeboy Jay Skyline.
And James.
And
Malachi Joel.
who's always here when it's top 10 Tuesday, almost Wednesday. There you go. Always presented by Street Smart Society. If you need any help getting your graphic arts, graphic design, all that going, you know what time it is. Hit up Street Smart Society LLC on Facebook at streetsmartsociety.com. Y'all know what time it is. It's Top 10 Tuesday. This is going to be
the weirdest Top 10 Tuesday as far as trying to argue your case. I think it's more.
This is the most age-racely divided top 10 we've ever had between my man's.
Okay, should we tell them the title?
Yeah, go ahead.
They should already know if you're watching the YouTube. Oh yeah, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the little bell, get notifications.
Like the Facebook page.
Radio. Like the Facebook page.
Hit up that Instagram.
Their pages, like everything. All right, today's top 10. Top 10 sketch comedy characters, meaning Saturday Night Live, In Living Color, Mad TV. We said all that. We even included Martin, even though it was a sitcom, Chappelle Show. But we included Martin because even though it was a sitcom, he also did like numerous sketch. There's probably many shows older than us that people could argue too, but I felt like Martin did enough characters to where he can be in this because he just had timeless characters as well. So the Martin Show is also in here. All right, so that's today's top 10. Top 10 sketch comedy characters. I don't even know if anybody's gonna win.
There's no. I feel like it's a messed up term because I don't feel like anybody ever wins. By the time we get to like the thing about our list is the arguments between like 5 and 10. Usually when we get to like 3 to 1, outside of like me or James having something wild from our youth, or in the top 3,
or me from my
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls. Yeah, don't go against. You know, you already know what happened. Shout out to Danielle.
Yeah. But yeah, outside of that, mostly when we get to 1, it's around the same thing. Shit. Hey, at least this week we know we're not going to have the same number 1 3 weeks in a row.
We're definitely not going to have the same number 1 this week.
No.
So that's easy. Even though Will did do some SNL.
Will Smith?
He was on. Yeah, I assume everybody's been on SNL. I have not seen Will Smith stuff in SNL. I'm just assuming he's been on it.
I have never seen Will Smith on Saturday Night Live.
I don't remember ever hearing.
There's some Saturday Night Live characters who I definitely remember, like Eddie Murphy did the Gumby. I don't know if it was a reoccurring character. I think I'm probably picking more reoccurring characters than just something that was seen once on these shows.
Was the Wayans ever on a sketch comedy thing?
That In Living Color was their brother's show, so but they were DJs. It was SW1. It was DJ SW1, and he didn't do nothing up there. He just like came back on. And he just acted like he was spinning. Like he definitely really didn't do any DJing. And then Marlon was like the extra in a lot of like shit in the background. The Mad TV had their run, Chappelle Show. A lot of y'all know of, the more recent one. So
right,
these guys. I was ripping and running a lot during. I mean, everybody knows about the Dave Chappelle like wave at the time. Yeah. But I'm still late to a lot of the actual shows. I know the characters. All right, so with all that mumbo jumbo being said, do we want to try to make this?
We're going to have to do what we can, man. That's all I can say.
Okay, I'm not even typing in all this shit. It's just so real that I can hurry up. All right. Top 10 Tuesday. Shout out everybody tuning in on my Facebook. Sorry, people. All right, top 10 Tuesday, top 10 sketch comedy characters. Saturday Night Live, Martin, Chappelle Show, In Living Color, Mad TV, all that, things of that nature.
So we just going to
Can I start one?
You can start it.
We always go like left and right, and I'm always like in the middle, so I never have to go first. So it was like a luck of the draw for me. I thought it'd be fair to y'all to actually
That's fine.
All right. My number 10 is the Saturday Night Live recent character. I have to put it on there just because, like, this guy, I mean, a lot of people come on the show and do characters one time, but to do a recurring character, and the president is always one of them characters that you get remembered for doing. So, with that being said, Alec Baldwin's impression of Trump is my number 10. I feel like he does that spot on. He's going to suffer from these spray tans and these facial expressions. I think he's going to stick with him.
Surprised you didn't have him higher.
I feel like that's my. I don't know how people feel about that, but I think he does a great. Like years ago when they did Obama, everybody had Obama. A couple people did good ones. I think like no one does Trump better than him right now.
I'll be making lists like that.
Yeah.
You on, man?
I had SNL.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, it was Will Ferrell, and they were doing the Blue Oyster Cult, Don't Fear the Reaper, and then they're like, Christopher Walken's like, I need more cowbell. I need and Will Ferrell's just going wild with the cowbell, and he's just like being super extra. He's like, shh. They're like, he's like, and then Christopher Walken's like, I got a fever for more cowbell, and he just like, I don't know. It was just I don't know.
A lot of these, I think you should look up.
The thing is, he's going to get a lot because he's going to have to hype me up on his stories. I know what yours is, so that one doesn't have. But he knows that we don't know what the fuck he's talking about, so he's going to hype his story up heavy.
Yeah, but I mean, it sounds good. And I like Will Ferrell. So, but like I said, a lot of these I'm probably going to go back and watch too. But I would advise y'all go back and watch some of these sketches. No matter where they land on the list, or even if it's someone we just mentioned, still check them out. They're all hilarious. No real, wrong.
So, my number 10 was Dave Chappelle, Making the Band, Dylon.
Damn you.
And he beat up the act. Like he got Wyclef to come in and reenact what actually happened to Wyclef on Making the Band.
Yes.
He
didn't have a character to play Wyclef. He actually
had Wyclef come in and let him act like Dylon beating his ass. So no, that was like I said, that one was definitely a one for me, and it was. I don't know why, man. That shit. First thing, I think it made the Dylon line more famous than it was on the show.
Yes, and then he had all the pimples and everything. Like he overdid it. And he picked it. The show would have fizzled out. Even the jokes about the show would have fizzled out a long time earlier if he didn't come out with this Dylon. And then always being Diddy, and then
Diddy was close
and all that.
Because Diddy was out here with the Peruvian breast milk or whatever. That part was fucking wild. By the time he closed the studio the last time, the niggas was doing their taxes and not giving a fuck.
I don't know if I want to.
I'm rolling with you though.
I do. I mean, I like the Dylon, but I have a lot of Dave Chappelle ones. I think it's basically going to be like a mix of 3 or 4 shows on this, or 2 or 3 for most of us. So, but I think I like the Alec Baldwin. I like the Trump. I mean, I don't like the president per se, but we all like a good spoof on the president. Absolutely. I think we found the one for
this generation.
Okay. Yeah, I could be behind that. Yeah.
All right. So number 10, Alec Baldwin's impression of Trump on Saturday Night Live.
All right.
It's actually good. He started. So while he's writing, you can get your number 9 on.
I got Buff, Beautiful, and Bitchin'. It was Jim Carrey in Living Color, and he was this buff girl, but
Vera.
Actually remember
Vera Khan or Vera. What was her last name? Damn. She had he did.
I remember this one though.
I stuff or nothing. I think that made it funnier. Yeah. He didn't stuff to try to be a woman. It was he just went with
a girl pecs.
It was just his chest with the bra on top or the swimsuit, and he had the little pigtails.
Yeah, the pigtails and everything.
I remember this one. I definitely remember this one.
But I mean, he had numerous characters. He had one that was like that. It was a cave woman, and he smelled her underarms. It was she was hideous, but it was similar.
Yeah.
But that I know the one you're talking about. It is a good one. And like I was saying earlier, Jim Carrey was just hilarious on In Living Color, being the only white guy pretty much. He was like the original Gary Oldman. Shout out Brad. That's why.
Shout out to Brad, the original Gary.
On my side, my number 9 was Dragonfly Jones from Martin.
Damn. Dragonfly Jones was hilarious. He would always do all the kung fu moves, and the young dude who just wanted his money would always kick his ass. And it wouldn't even be a lot of kung fu moves. He'd just walk over puzzle 3 times, and that was it.
It really was
he would do all this extras. What you want to challenge me, young boy? I'll bring you that. And he would just get his ass kicked. And he would take his money and roll out. But I do like Dragon Ball Jones. He hopped all over the one. He was over the trash can or the mailbox. He did all this prep just to get knocked out.
Just to get out.
All right. My number 9 is In Living Color, and it's actually their sister. A lot of people don't know, or the Wayans brothers have a Wayans sister, you know, and she did a lot of sketches too. But she did one, Benita Betrayal, where it was like just a woman in the hood, and she would like just gossip, but you could never say nothing about the one old lady like Miss Jenkins. So she would tell like someone walked down the street, she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And she tell me the camera like, "But don't leave her around you, man. You mess around, do." And then someone say something about Miss Jenkins, like, "But don't you say nothing about Miss Jenkins. She's the greatest woman." Like it was just like the hood gossip, backstabbing like type broad, sitting there waving your face and then talk shit behind your back. Which
I do. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it should be nice about everything. Oh yeah, that's your son. You don't look nothing like his dad. You don't know his real dad. And he's like, damn, but she don't say nothing about Miss Jenkins. She'll kill anybody over Miss Jenkins. But so that was my number 9, Benita Betrayal.
How you felt about me saying Dragonflies? Because that one, I would never. That's the thing. I would never remember her name. I remember because she was young as shit, but she had like gray ass hair.
And she would always like even have wrapped over, wear a bathrobe, be sitting in the hood, and it would just be like just the ghetto
and
the hood.
And the fact that that's a real ass character.
Yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, that was my number 9. You know, the gossiping.
This is tough because this is gonna be one of the few times I know exactly what both of y'all is talking about.
So
Buff, Beautiful and Bitch, and Jim Carrey.
So we got 2
in living
colors on this one,
and this is one of my only Martins.
And one of your only Martin.
I remember this character, so I'm like,
Dragonfly Jones is hilarious. That was the bald head where he had the mustache and everything. 2 living colors. One of the Jim Carrey. He had a lot of. I have a different Jim Carrey character from Living Color of Power. I don't even know how to play this list. Like this list is a weird one to do. Shout out to everybody who's tuned in because I know y'all are like, we ain't even paying attention to like shit. We're trying to figure out. We're doing the top 10 sketch comedy characters, and we're all gonna have different ones because we come from different like age groups and just things we used to watch. So it's a hard one to like eliminate someone's choice. So I don't know, like Jim Carrey. I got Fire Marshal Bill on mine, and that's Jim Carrey as well, where he just basically burnt himself up. He was the worst fire marshal ever, and he would always say, "Let me show you something." And then he was like, "You never put a gas can in the oven and then light it because," and then he'd be like, "Let me show you," and everybody else would run the fuck out the building, and then he'd blow it up, and then he would come out all fucking smoldered. And he's still like, let me tell you something. Like it was just like the weirdest.
I remember that, and I'll vote for that over.
I think that's a funnier character for him. So I can go with Martin. Yeah, I mean, I'm not like just
again. It's something we get knocked off later.
Yeah,
we can always bring it back.
Yeah.
So we'll just
so
let's
we'll go with Martin.
Yeah.
Dragonfly Jones at number 9.
All right.
Put a rate on me. This is where me fighting for stuff's gonna get a little rough. Number 8, I got Dave Chappelle, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
He
wasn't even real. He wasn't even real. This is all cinematics. he's like flips up, and it wasn't real.
Firstly, he's talking about a different one. Remember, he did R. Kelly a couple times. He had 2 R. Kelly songs because he did the original one and he did the remix, and he was in the trial with R. Kelly too when he had the fake piss. R. Kelly, he was killing the R. Kelly one.
The trial,
but he did the song. He did the initial joint. I'll piss on you. I'll piss on you. I fall on you. I'll piss on you.
Never sing it.
I used to have it on my fucking MP3 player, which is probably going back on. That shit was fire. I turn you into my porta potty.
My number 8. See, I should have fought. I should have went for a living color for number 9. Number 8, I had Jerome from Martin.
Damn.
Jerome. Oh man, the pimp. Jerome. It's basically Trinidad.
Trinidad James.
That's all Jerome. Trinidad James is Jerome from Martin. Period.
It is right.
Period.
He was missing a tooth, wasn't he?
He had gold tooth. One was all messed up. He had a pimple, and it was just he loved Pam, and he was like stuck in the 70s, and he was pimping, and he was always Jerome in the house. Like he had the worst mouth. That was my number 8.
Mine was Dave Chappelle, Wayne Brady.
That's not a sketch. That was really Wayne Brady.
That was really Wayne Brady. That's why it was funny because does Wayne Brady have this back a bitch? Like,
yeah. He did not have hoes like that.
But it was an elaborated character but it was still
You think
Wayne. It was Wayne Brady playing an outrageous Wayne Brady.
That one's a hard one for me, Jason.
It was hilarious. The sketch itself was hilarious. Now,
That's
we
not a
know the
different
top 10
character, though.
sketches, like,
That's not a different character though.
no, it was
like
nothing.
it's not like Mos Def showing up as a dude for the racial
Yeah,
draft,
yeah.
which I'm not saying is on my top 10. I'm just
But
saying that's a different
wouldn't
person.
It's,
This is my turn.
Well, he said, well, he did play that character a couple different times. I just
yeah,
didn't know
yeah,
that.
I'm saying it was a recognizable.
But like Wayne Brady was just Wayne Brady.
Yeah, and that's why it was funny because he was out of character. Wayne Brady, just reading a different script. So I don't know. He's mad though. It's like it was a funny sketch. We're not.
It's
like,
funny as shit. Just Wayne Brady after smacking bitch.
Yeah, but
All right. So if you don't want to count that one, all right. So what do we got?
so we got Jerome from Martin. and
Dave
we
Chappelle,
have
R. Kelly.
Dave Chappelle, R. Kelly.
I'm gonna have to go for the R. Kelly one.
Look, R. Kelly, Dave Chappelle.
We got to argue Jerome on though. Jerome is an iconic character to me too.
Yeah,
At some point.
yeah.
That's the thing. I don't remember most of the names of the people from In Living Color or Martin. Dragonfly is special. That one was different.
Why did you remember Dragonfly?
Cause that shit was funny as shit. 'Cause you're right. Because he was always just like he was doing all this weird ass shit.
The warm up was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass," and it was like he could not fight a lick. But how are you teaching this dude how to fight? Why does he keep letting you owe him money? It was unbelievable. All right, number 7. Who's it on me?
Yeah.
My number 7 is an old school Saturday Night Live, and it's actually 2 people, but I had to include it because, well, do I?
Yeah, he
I
could-
mean, yeah, I have another.
If it's like a
I had to
sketch-
do it. Yeah, you need both people for this. I have Wayne's World, and that's Wayne and Garth.
yeah, that counts.
And that was just like Beavis and Butthead. That was the whole rock, all that whole MT, all of that. So
That was one of the first, I think, sketches to get turned into a full movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely was.
I had a one about one higher.
One higher.
So I mean, like,
And to me, that's a good argument. Like I feel like you can get higher. Wayne's. I don't think it aged well, but at that time, that shit was was great. I don't think
It
the movie
did. I mean, no. But then you got Dumb and Dumber. You got things that fell with the same basic.
I'm
like,
still out here laughing at the original Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched the
Yeah.
second one.
Well, Wayne's World's like Dumb and Dumber.
No, that shit was stupid. That shit was stupid. What you got, James?
for my 7, I had Black Jeopardy SNL. Did y'all see that?
I did.
With Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks, yeah.
Now, what are you like? Who are we picking on this? Like,
I mean, I thought it was just sketches
as
or
characters.
like him being Steve Harvey. Just that the whole,
There's no Steve Harvey or
I mean,
I-
like whoever
Oh,
Trebek,
Trebek.
I guess.
So you're going for Keenan or
Keenan
whatever
being like,
being Trebek.
yeah.
Yeah. That.
Okay.
Okay. I like Tom Hanks' character on that.
Yeah.
Like that, he was hilarious. But he does make it. So Black Jeopardy. What's the name's character?
So I mean, it's just
The Black Alex Trebek.
I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I'm hearing it. So
I thought
Oh,
just
no.
all sketches. I thought I was good. I was kind of good brought in by like sketches. I think
but you had to bring it down to a character.
yeah.
For me, I
It's in
had.
the title, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. Fucked up.
I mean, mine ain't gonna be much better. I went with all that. I had the repairman from Keenan. Whenever he this was before Good Burger was a thing. It was Kel behind the counter by himself, and Keenan used to come in as a repairman, the one that order his food from Kel. And Kel would never get his shit right. And the dude was furious at this point.
I seen
Every fucking time Keenan would come in, like, I just want this. And he's like, all right, man, I'll get you this. And he's like, no, I didn't want that.
So you're going for what's
Repairman.
his character, the repairman character.
Oh, no, because I got Kel higher.
Okay. I already say I don't see how you was like, I'm not gonna go with Jordan. Let's argue this Pippen thing. I didn't understand that one right there. Like, why would you go for this? Okay. I'm going, but you got Wayne's World higher, but I don't like your backup choice. So that's what I was.
And my thing is, I'm fighting for my 6 pretty hard.
And my 6 is another one I would fight for too. So
So yeah, we can
Wayne's
roll.
World.
Yeah, Wayne's World. It can get moved up. I really do think if after this is said and done, and we figure out what we just did, Wayne's World can move up. This is gonna be one of the lists where things are gonna get shuffled.
Yeah, Wayne's World, including Garth.
So it's on use number 6.
I had Wayne's World.
All right. So my number 6 was Clayton Bigsby, the blind black white supremacist.
Oh, from Dave Chappelle.
Yep. I didn't feel like I had to say that part.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't from a Saturday Night Live. I don't think I'm going for that one.
Like the black white supremacist, bro. Like the fact that he didn't know he was black, and then when he found out he was black.
I like about it. That's the
I divorced my wife.
No, the part that kills me is at least his friends from where he was down. I fuck with that. But the fact that y'all was racist, but the fact that he didn't know he was black, y'all rolled with him. That's a weird level of racism that like there gotta be some loyalty to that type of racism.
This is the fact that he literally doesn't know he's black. We're gonna accept him.
Then he showed up to the rally and they're like, wait, he's like, I'm gonna take it because I guess he was like the leader.
Yeah. He get promoted up. They all know it and you don't, and they still rock with you because
they're like, I'm gonna take it off, and they're like, no.
Yeah.
I remember when he was at the gas station. And he was like, we gotta get that nigga out of here. He's like, yeah, make sure there ain't no niggas like that. They're looking at us like, we're talking about. He was like, we're just gonna get up out of here. Like, yeah, Clayton, let's get on.
I've never really I didn't watch too much.
But yeah, that one was definitely one of my highlights.
See, and I had at number 6, Fire Marshal Bill. Jim Carrey.
Oh, that's a good one to me too. Shit.
Let me show you something. And just like that, and then it was just kaboom. It was. I don't even know why we watched that. Like I don't even know why that. That's why. Because it was like, this is definitely not child appropriate. Like it was like, hey, and putting stuff in sock. Like it was, we're gonna socket. Let me show you something. And it was like, we're gonna do that. Like like someone's gonna do that now. Like, but it was just Jim Carrey had a lot of characters that he held his own on in them color. That's my argument with.
It's on you.
He
already had it. He has to pick.
Oh, okay.
I'll have to run with Jim Carrey on this one.
That's fine. That was a tough one for me after I heard what he had. I fuck with Clayton Bitch.
Yeah,
that was funny.
Like,
that was a dangerous one to do.
Yeah, that was.
But it was written superbly. A lot of this is why I like this. No matter what's said or chosen, like a lot of these sketches, a lot of these characters were like just brilliantly written, and that's why we're even arguing. So
it's on me.
That hurt. That's getting moved.
Yeah,
shout out to my boy RG tuning in. Top 10 sketch comedy.
You want to run down?
I know you know.
You want to run down what you got real quick?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the quick rundown. Oh no, I'm not. Wow. We did pay the bills, people. It's not a lights out. Wow. We got less time when we do that. This is great. All right. That was just a quick blackout.
It'll happen again in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, well. Number 10, Saturday Night Live, Alec Baldwin's Donald Trump impersonation. Number 9, Martin, Dragonfly Jones. Number 8, Dave Chappelle's impression of R. Kelly. Number 7, Wayne's World, Wayne and Garth, not one we're counting as a set. Number 6, Fire Marshal Bill. Shout out to RG, definitely Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey, hilarious. And now we're in our top, 5 through 1. But again, this is top 10 sketch comedy characters.
I'm rolling with number 5.
Number 5.
Jay Farrow, Stephen A. Smith, SNL.
You might get this one.
Uh-oh.
Damn, that was a good one.
Okay.
I like that one too.
Because that's my closest one for sports. I understand it's an impression, but damn, it's one of those shit. I'm trying to think about what movie it was where dude was copying
Chevy. Look, there go the guy right there. There goes this top 10 started over there, so you already understand about this. Top 10 sketch comedy characters. I know you're gonna be upset we put Martin in there, but he did enough characters that we're gonna allow it. We'll talk like Saturday Night Live, In Living Color, Chappelle Show, Mad TV, things of that nature. So that's where we're at.
Yeah, I have the Stephen A. Smith. Again, man, like when you got the person that you're impersonating over here shutting up, and he's the person that never shuts up. Outside of like what you said, like what you say, James, so like I would address better.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That was about it.
But he couldn't say shit about the impersonation itself.
No. Impersonation.
Think about how that's the day that Stephen A. figured out he was annoying.
Yeah.
That was the humbling day where it's like, fuck, man, like that's what I sound like. I know that's what I sound like, but that's what I sound like.
That's like when who did Kenny Smith and start running with the knees?
Oh, yeah.
Like whenever they did that, it's like, yep, my knees are fucked up. They're picking right on. Like whenever someone does an impersonation of you, you find your flaws real quick because that's the first thing they're doing for people to know that that's you. So
I feel like that's how Mike Tyson feels. Anytime somebody
Yes.
does a Mike Tyson impersonation.
Voice, yeah. So to find out how people really feel about you, tell them to impersonate you, and you'll really find out. Or don't do that.
You be fighting. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
find out about yourself. I don't sound like that.
that's like drawing it. That's like slapping somebody with a draw four. You just don't want to feel like it's gonna be an argument you
So
didn't
you
need
got
to get
Stephen A. Smith, Saturday Night Live. I have another in living color, Blaine Edwards and Antoine Merriweather.
How many duos do you have?
This is it. And they were they like rated films. They were the two gay critics.
Okay, I remember that.
And
That wasn't my favorite one.
One had the ball hit, like, and he would wear little hats, like it was David Allen Greer.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was just again, it was a stretch. You were going with the whole gay thing and all that, like in the black gays thing for one, and it was just a funny little segment. So I give him kudos to that. It was memorable. I'm not gonna say like I remember like. I would give him one. I would put it in number 5 for the boldness of it.
What you got?
I got All That Good Burger. I had that.
I got that. I mean, I got Kel higher.
Now you know both like you're.
The Keenan Kel.
No. The thing was, they weren't Keenan and Kel Good Burger until they did the show.
So
That's why
you have to go. So you're going with
That's why I went with Kel,
just the Kel.
because he was
we're going
actually
characters.
him and the white dude were doing Good Burger before Keenan actually became part of that. That's why in the movie Keenan needed a job and became part of Good Burger. Kel and the white dude Fizzy was already there.
Yeah.
Which I thought about Fizzy too, but like Fizzy was like that was Pippin for real.
Mhm.
That's why I didn't put Fizzy in there. But no, like Keenan wasn't actually part of Good Burger until the show hit off or the movie hit off.
But so he wasn't.
You would have had a better chance with the orange soda with the when they was in the grocery store.
Oh, yeah.
You burnt.
Burnt down.
All right. So we got. I'm going with I can go with the Stephen A. Smith. It's more current.
Yeah.
This is probably his current
and
season.
he's like one of the newest members.
Yeah.
So to get
I'm mad he didn't blow like the one chick did though.
for the bike stick or the. Yeah, I mean, you're competing with Keenan too.
Yeah.
Like he's like the main go-to. He plays everybody. I don't care if somebody's like 100 pounds, it's still him. Like if it's someone who's like super light skinned, it's still him. Like he does it. So I mean, you have to like make your own lane. So I think he found something that works for him. There's a couple corny sketches in there too. He does, but I'll give him this one. So we're going with the Stephen A.
I could, yeah.
With the rugby ball.
Shout out to Western Bulldogs, man. We out here.
Yep. So this is SNL, Stephen A.
So it's on you, and then you're done writing. It's number 5.
Number 4. This is where I actually go with Chappelle. I go with Tyrone Biggums.
Oh, shit.
I get him up to number 4.
I think, all right. Frank Caliendo, John Madden.
Top 10. What up?
Yeah, you
What up,
forgot
Mike?
about that.
It's the top
His John
10
Madden's
sketch
crazy
comedy
though.
characters.
Oh,
Saturday Night
fuck.
Live, Living Color. We even gave Martin pass because he did so many characters.
Wait, what show was that from? You just
Mad
picked,
TV?
it was from Mad TV.
What was it?
John Madden. Was he on Mad TV?
Frank
He did
Caliendo.
that.
Yes,
John
he
Madden.
was.
Yep.
Oh, that's just legendary. That's why he's on Sports Center now. Like doing John Gruden impersonation.
Yes. Or anybody in person.
Yeah, he's another one that he does like everyone.
Fuck. And my 4 is nice.
Of course, Tyrone Biggums, and I was.
I got him higher though.
Okay.
Oh.
So maybe I shouldn't stress.
Fuck, man, I'm mad. My number 4 is Dave Chappelle Prince.
Oh.
Dave Chappelle, Prince.
I got him.
Dave Chappelle, Tyrone Biggums.
I think we can put Prince up higher.
And then we have
Frank Caliendo,
Frank Caliendo,
John Madden on Mad TV.
John Madden, Mad TV.
I'm gonna hit him on that.
I'm surprised no one said any Aries Spears. Aries from Mad TV. He really didn't.
I remember, but
He
it
did
was
like a mother, like a female role.
yeah.
He did somewhere, and yeah.
I'm rolling with him. I'm mad.
All right.
I'm rolling with him
So at number 4, we're going with.
Prince can come back.
because
Mad
to
TV.
me, I'd be happier playing Madden if it was Frank Caliendo doing the commentating for Madden and the motherfucker they
Thanks for that
got.
last name. That's not happening. So
I think
it's
I
Cali, Frank Cali.
And I think that's
John Madden.
John Cali. John Cali, Frank Cali.
Frank Cali. All right.
It's on what James
Me?
for number 3.
Number 3,
Prince.
I had the race draft at that 3.
That's not a person.
You gotta pick a person from
Oh.
character.
Like
All
all the
character, not top
That's
10
why I did.
sketches.
All right, so I fucked up.
Top 10 sketch comedy characters.
Characters. All right.
So one person off of that.
I guess you could maybe
I would pull the quickest audible on the planet.
Audible and just go Tiger Woods, but it's not.
I think you're gonna go Audible and pick a whole different.
I was hoping
a
to pick a whole
different
different
one?
character. That's what I was saying.
Not now when you say, "Oh, pick a different one." Like, no, that
I was trying to help you while just giving you the
It was
hint.
either that or go with the most deaf character. That's what I thought he was going to do.
And that's a reoccurring because that's basically it's the same dude from the Bird Call. So
Yeah,
So I thought you was going to pick most deaf character.
I guess.
All
And I
right.
hope you do because I kind of
Most that. Yeah, he's been.
you gotta get like that was a good character.
I got
And I made the delegation other than it.
number 3. I got Kel's character from all that. It was the Richard Burgers episode when he was actually the stupid dude doing the orders behind the counter before it became the TV show. Part of my reason for saying this is one of the just like Wayne's World. This became a TV show and a movie.
But didn't you pick the same thing?
Now I picked a different character from the same thing.
Okay.
No, he picked he picked the TV show when I tried to explain to him that the sketch. That's what I was saying. The sketch was just Kel.
Just a sketch. I was going by just the sketch.
Okay.
So we picked the same thing. He just worded it wrong.
All right. And then you did some little unreal pick because he was on after 4 o'clock, but before 6 o'clock on the West Coast. It's who?
Ed from Good Burger.
Ed from Good Burger. Did I go?
No.
My number 3 was Homie the Clown.
Homie the Clown.
Yes. Homie the
I'm
Clown
not doing that.
from In Love and Color. You don't know?
No, I know. I'm not rolling with that one.
That what? When Rosenstein, Homie the Clown, let me tell you, got a lot of people in trouble with Rosenstein because that's when people was coming there with the socks with nickels and shit in them and rocks because we hit everybody over the head with the Homie don't play that sock.
Oh, yep.
So, and that was,
It's because y'all was delinquent as fuck.
well, that was, I mean, it was
First
a
thing,
good,
that's full blown assault. Niggas came to school.
it really was, but the character was doing full blown assault. I think he was like an ex-con or something.
I was like, all
He
his
was on
picks
like
are.
probation or something.
All his picks are. This is the reason niggas went to jail.
I'm
Got
just
our first
saying,
case.
comedy was dark a little bit a while ago. It's getting dark again, but it was just a reality dark for us. Yeah, shout out to the boy Mike Cobb, man. Homie don't play that, man. Homie the Clown,
What did you have again?
and that was like the only clown that didn't scare a nigga, like scary clown type shit. I just realized
I guess most of
that was definitely the delicacy. That
Yeah, you got to pick.
you might,
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick me. That's not happening on your side. Not
What?
for 3. So that's not happening on your
Yeah.
side. Not for 3.
not a number 3.
So you get to pick.
What?
You get to pick. It's been like the entire thing.
I could go with Homie the Clown.
Woo! I thought you was going to Good Burger on that one. I thought you was going to get your. I'm fine with it. And I think a couple people over here is fine with it too.
So
Yeah.
you're up now. It's number 2 on you.
Okay.
What's your next
Homie the
TV?
Clown.
What's your next TV show?
Samuel Jackson beer. It gets you drunk. You'll be banging for that bitches in no time. Haven't you ever seen my movies? Juice, good movie. Jaws, a shark. Wait, no, Deep Blue Sea, a shark ate me.
You know what's funny is I feel like he did that on. Didn't he do that on multiple shows?
I don't know.
What?
No. Oh no. It's funny as shit. Dave Chappelle spoofed that with the Samuel Adams thing when he was screaming
I got
about the
you
beer.
on
Yeah.
He was spoofing that Samuel L. Jackson thing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Dave Chappelle spoofed that. Like he did a sketch about, like did the same beer sketch screaming like Samuel L. Jackson to make fun of Samuel L. Jackson doing that.
True. I remember this. I know this one.
But no, I fucks with that. My
like
number
that
2 was Tyrone Biggums.
Tyron Bigham.
Bigums.
Well, I say, man, he was teaching the kids in the class how to sneak crack, how to make crack in the class. First, I don't know what school that was, but they was fucked up.
Man, the Fear Factor.
Oh,
Man,
This is about.
See, my first time I ain't picked for money.
As much as I.
I was like,
Someone turn out the lights. Damn. As much as I love that character, my number 2 is Dave Chappelle, Rick James.
oh, damn,
I think that has
this
a
is too much.
Rick James, the fucking couch, the whole darkness, the whole everything, the whole Charlie. Like I think that was the.
It's gonna get weird here in a second.
I think that one.
All right, we might not be having. I don't know what's how one's going.
Where's your number 1? What number 2, my bad?
My two was Samuel Jackson beer.
Tyrone's making his goddamn list, man. I don't care if he don't make it a 2. I'm just letting y'all know if this reshuffle happens, he's making his goddamn list.
Wait, huh?
Tyrone. All right.
If y'all want to put him at 2,
I can put Tyrone on.
We got some arguments. What? So you want Tyrone Biggums over?
I'm saying if he did, well,
Because you got Tyrone Biggins more than once, right?
you had Tyrone already.
I had Tyrone Biggums at number 4.
So again, he don't make 2. I'm telling y'all, I'm coming back for this top 5 later.
You still want him in the top 5?
You had him at 4, nigga. What are we talking about now?
I don't know what's good enough. I know it. Okay, I see. Oh, yeah, I see where he's gonna come back at. So what, we're saying that to say Rick James is number 2?
See, things got higher on my list. So let me say that.
You got Rick James at number 1.
Yes. That's why the argument's weird for me because I'm arguing number 1 hard.
What's your number 1?
We might as well just say our number 1. So
My number 1 is okay. He has Rick James. Number 1, Dave Chappelle show. I have Shanae from Martin, number 1. James.
I had the Key and Peele, like whenever they impersonated the East and West Bowl team.
Not a person.
What?
Well, it's
So,
a duo.
like, whenever they did
He got an argument of a team. Like, it could be a
They
team
had
sketch.
extra people for that set.
It was
No,
like
no,
5
when they
people and
did
he
the
picked
song,
2.
when they remade the song, the East and West song.
Okay. I feel like that should make the top 10 somewhere because that was funny as shit. But I think there's arguments between us.
I think I can fight for the
I don't
top
understand.
10.
I think you need to fight with that with these people. I don't even know if they even understand what you just.
They remade the 1980s. Who was that? The Bears or who did that song?
The Super Bowl Shuffle.
Yeah, the Super Bowl Shuffle, and then they just redid it, and it was funny as hell. But they used all the characters that they made in the actual like when they do the funny ass names of different teams.
They're using these ridiculous ass names
Okay.
because the niggas from the South's names are wild,
Yeah.
or from Africa. But
This one was just construction noise. That's what they were just getting a little ridiculous.
my argument is he had time. I mean, never mind. He had Rick James on his list. Rick James is number 1 on my list.
He did get me on that one. He said, got him. You had him at number 4. Shut me all the way down. For real. Even Roscoe and Martin.
Oh shit, Roscoe.
No, not the Goldie Hawn. He's not talking about football. He's not doing that. He said, what was the name of the show?
What?
No, they thought you were doing Goldie Hawn's movie with it was a movie where it was all football players.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually know what he's talking about too.
Yeah, they did.
But no, he's
rap
talking
on that
about
one,
the
too.
Key and
Goldie
Peele.
Hawn had a rap, but
He's talking about the Key and Peele sketch
all right, Key and Peele sketch.
where they did all the wild names. But I'm saying because you had Rick James 2 and I had him 1, that Rick should go 1 and Shanae should go 2 since he didn't have him on our list. And that was an honorable mention for me.
Who?
Shanae.
All right,
It was gonna get mentioned if it wasn't on the
Mike
list.
had Prince number 2, Shanae number 1, and then start moving people around. That's what he said.
Prince didn't even make the list, man. They over here hating.
Prince should make the list.
I went with this Rick James. I didn't do Prince because I was going with
Prince
Rick
should
James.
make the list, and Rick James should make the list.
All right, watch what you say.
I can listen. I'm behind it, so we could knock out some. We could take some off.
All right, so did we decide on 2 and 1 yet? Or we
I'm
still?
saying Rick James 1, Shanae 2, and we'll talk about getting Prince on this list later.
And what about
I'm not mad at that. I'm not saying that like it's that far off or. Shanae
Obviously,
number
it
2,
wasn't since it was your 1 and 2.
Exactly,
I was like,
but
you-
still,
these arguments-
now it's like my date. You just answered that question. I can go with Rick James number 1, Dave Chappelle over Martin with me, but
This is just you had like this was the list.
you just made me
Your
decide
list-
some things in life right here. It got real amongst my comedy greats and my show great. I just big up Martin the whole last time.
And shout out to the Rick James sketch because it's a between Dave Chappelle doing his job and the late Charlie Murphy telling the story perfectly.
Yeah, it was just like
Fuck your couch, nigga.
And then he just did the job of it, like when you just a reenact. All he did was a reenactment to his story, and that was it. That's fun greatness. So I do have to go with that number 1 with you.
And
Rick James.
And the classic
Number
of
1.
Rick James himself saying,
Yeah,
I ain't stop on that man's couch.
yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Like,
Cocaine's a hell of a drug. They had everything
Yeah.
necessary for that to be classic forever. You had the actual person, you had someone who tell the story that you believe, and you had someone who's willing to play the part and just go by whatever. So it was dope.
Also, that sketch had a good 6 month run in my school of niggas slapping the shit out of each other.
I do understand that, Mike, but I'm fighting against these young bucks over here. I mean, they ain't even young. These motherfuckers getting old, they damn tough. But you know, you got to pick your poison. I'll try. But you know, he had Shanae 1 and then Rick James 2. But that's all right.
You gotta show up. James was waiting for you today.
No,
No, that's a different person.
I thought. Okay.
This is the Mike who chimes in all the time on Top 10 Tuesday. So I mean, different person, but same. Definitely was waiting for you because you do chime in on Tuesday. Shout out to Mama Juice too. Shout out to Mama Juice.
Oh, shout out to Mama Juice. Always shout out to Mama Juice.
And Mike, shout you out over here too. It's like it's crazy. It's like it's unreal. All right, so here goes the top 10 list one more time, and then we're gonna start moving things around like we always do.
It's gonna be like destruction.
It's going all right. Number 10,
Grab some drink with you.
Saturday Night Live's Alec Baldwin impression of Donald Trump. Number 9, Martin Dragonfly Jones. Number 8, Dave Chappelle, his imitation of R. Kelly. Number 7, Saturday Night Live's Wayne's World. Keep going. Okay. All right. Sorry. Chase Scott hit the camera. All right. So when y'all see that little glitch, that's him. That's his camera work. All right. Number 7, Wayne's World, Saturday Night Live. Both characters. Number 6, Fire Marshal Bill. That's Jim Carrey off of In Living Color. Number 5, Saturday Night Live's Pharaoh.
Jay Farrow, Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. I didn't even put the Smith.
Man, he did me all types of shady fire.
Yeah, I'm shading my right stuff that I ain't trying to remember. Number 4, Mad TV, Frank Cali, impersonation of John Madden. Number 3, Homie the Clown in Living Color. That was Damon Wayans. I believe it was Damon Wayans. Number 2, Martin Lawrence, Shanae, and the number 1 TV sketch comedy character is from the Chappelle Show, Rick James, Fuck Your Couch. I'm Rick James, bitch.
All right.
That's our top 10 list as of right now.
All right. What do we want?
Also, y'all see the meme when they changed Black Panther? And it was
I really was going to do top 10 Martin characters. That was my it was going to be top 10 of Living Color characters. Then it just turned into opening it up for everybody. But Martin could definitely do 10 characters in Living Color. All of these shows could have had their own top 10 characters. So it was just hard trying to put them all together in the one top 10. Sorry for that. I keep not talking to the camera.
What's up, y'all? We still see Australia, Germany, Brazil. Let's get it.
Germany heavy, Australia heavy. You see, we got the football on the table.
I'm coming, man. Again,
Yeah, we're gonna learn, and we want to like come to like preseason or something. I don't know.
Like I said, man,
He thinks he can play. Possibly. He's gonna get.
I can
He's
see
gonna get
Jordan
into. I'm not gonna even try to go to
the
field.
problem is y'all don't sub.
Not field. You said.
And I know y'all played the entire match in one time, and y'all don't sub. And I'm
He
not,
might
that
not
type,
make it.
I'm not in that type of shape. I can hit somebody. And I got some speed to me still, but I'm not here for the stamina. No, I'm not. I'm not here to act like I got
He's
stamina.
definitely not gonna play no rugby.
But I'm here. I am here. I can't. I want to come to Australia, bro. I'm here for that.
I agree. All right, so here goes where we start.
What they say?
Huh?
What they say?
Mike. He said you gotta figure that all of Martin's characters, like all of them, were reoccurring too. A couple of these weren't. Well, they were, but not as much as Martin.
Martin's show was probably the most recurring because this was.
It's a TV show.
Yeah.
It was
Still
like,
once
but
a
it's
week
like
everybody else though.
what?
It was still once a week.
But I mean, like you can't do SNL couldn't do the same thing every like week.
True.
It's gonna get too old. It would get a little too old. That would make it actually now a TV show.
Yeah.
That what makes Martin
the variety. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there goes the.
That's no shade to Martin.
line.
It's no shade to Martin, but
Both
that's,
shows of like I just found out how much Martin was doing and tiptoeing the line between a show and a sketch comedy show. So who knows? I just figured that out.
So
Free Frog was rugby. Shout out to RG for that one. Free Frog basically was rugby. Yeah. Damn. Ghetto rugby.
Oh no, it was rugby with like less rules.
Yeah.
It really was.
I mean, you did have to throw it up at the end, but like
Also,
that was the only like.
Also, you were by yourself. That was the other difference.
Yeah.
You was playing for yourself for free for all.
Yeah.
It was always a setup. It was a setup.
It was a setup. Yeah, it was sometimes I'd be like,
I mean, you only
and
get
then I'll be like the little
you
dude.
get outies as long as they like throw it on the outskirt or like you catch the fumble or someone stripped the ball or something like that. But yeah, they throw it up and.
That'll hit you high.
Now is it free for all or free? Was it? I believe it was free for all.
Yeah,
Like,
Free for yeah.
we call it free for all.
Yeah, it was like one word. For
Yeah,
us.
that was free for all, but it was free for all. I understand why it got shortened. Okay. All right, so let's get back to what we was talking about. We'll save that for a Monday show, Sports Talk, with these guys right here, Unfiltered and Brad. Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
You know, gotta say that. He's earned Brick on his title now.
Just keep on calling him Greg Owens.
Greg
Yeah.
Owens.
Gary Owens.
Gary.
Owen. And since I'm black, it's Gary Owens with an S, since Gary Owens said black people put S's on the end of everything. So your Bricks or your Brads or your Gary Owens. All right, so here goes where we bump out anything that we think is barely holding on the list.
All right, we said we.
I think Trump can move up before. I'd rather see Trump move up before he gets knocked off.
Well, hold on. We can let it slide.
Now, are you looking? I mean, this is my pick too, so I don't even know why I'm like totally agreeing with this. How far up? I don't want to get dangerous to where it's in a spot to where it's number 9 easy.
Yeah.
I think it's safer that way, and then we play with like number 10 normally is going to get. I don't know. So
Wait,
you're
so
saying that because Dragonfly Jones is iffy?
What do we want Prince? All right, which ones we want on? We said Prince.
I need to call on Tyrone.
I thought Tyrone's already on there.
No, he didn't.
Oh, hold on. So
This is
Tyrone,
argument too. But he was saying he wanted Trump moved up so it didn't get like not. We'll see.
Trump's important to me.
all right, then
We're moving Tyrone in this issue, right? Here.
But so what are we taking
so
out?
Tyrone's moving in, Trump's moving up, and something's moving out. I
Okay.
like that. What's moving in, what's moving up, and what's moving out. We're getting these segments. Shout out to the boy Dotto, still bang that CD. That's still like one of my favorite CDs. Shout out to Dotto Tuesday.
What,
Top 10 Tuesday, huh?
is that my?
That Power 2?
That was the last when we had original Rap Jury. That was my number 2 album of the year. That year.
Yes, that was the one I gave all 5.
And that was only behind Real Deal, and I know they fuck with each other. So that was them 2 albums was it. Or not Real Deal.
So that's Rap Jury, and that's still Thursdays. We got so many shows. Back to this one. That's on us. All right, so we're moving in. This is top 10 sketch comedy characters. Saturday Night Live, Mad TV, Chappelle Show, In Living Color, and we even include Martin due to all of his. Trump stand. We got to keep that because Alec Baldwin kills that, and like I said, he's going to look like Trump at the end of this 4 years or however long this goes. All right, so we're moving Tyrone Biggums in
at 5.
at 5. No, I'm thinking between 9 and 8. It's between the R. Kelly, Dave Chappelle. Now, all right, Biggums or R. Kelly, or is that even a?
See, the thing that's really hard about the R. Kelly one for me is Dave Chappelle, even though he already got in the show for the first time, had told y'all at this point. He had 3 fucking skits, 2 music videos trying to tell y'all niggas what was going to happen today. What happened last week? They took all this niggas' music off of Spotify.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and XX Tentacion.
Oh, they took off accesses.
All his music's off of Spotify and R. Kelly's music going off of Spotify too.
Shit. All right.
I thought it was a game.
I thought this was a game.
Can't be making with me on porta potty.
All right. So I mean,
That's what's
that
hard.
didn't answer the question.
That's what's hard about that one going. I don't want Dragonfly to go either. This is so hard.
I can see Dragonfly leaving.
Dragonfly leaving.
Yeah.
Hey man, super duper honorable mentions to Dragonfly, man. That's tough.
Then, Otis and Jerome, I think are higher. I think Jerome's higher up
It is.
if you have to pick a character other than Shanae. I think Shanae and Jerome is like,
Oh no, Shanae is iconic.
yeah, that's number 1.
Mhm.
And just the beef with Pam and all that and Gina. All right, so we're moving Dragonfly Jones off. Are we moving Tyrone Biggums to 10?
I say 8. I need Tyrone size.
So is Dave Chappelle or Kelly going to 10?
I can go to.
And therefore puts him close to the chopping block.
Now, do we want Prince in this?
We'll figure that out at some point, James.
Do you know or do you?
We'll figure it out. I'm more willing to cut off a Dave Chappelle for another Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's definitely how.
All right, what Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle are we gonna get rid of?
R. Kelly.
I mean, no, at this point, Prince is way more iconic than R. Kelly.
So with Bigums or
Trump,
All right, Prince-
Trump goes
all
to
right.
9, right?
Trump
Prince-
goes to 9.
Trump goes to 9. My bad because I know he just did a bunch of writing. Prince should be 8. Tyrone should be 10. I had to get out my feelings real quick and think about that.
Wait, what?
Wait, so you got Prince in, Tyrone moved up.
Wait, he went back down to 10?
Tyrone's 10
Why?
because it's not better than
R. Kelly's
Prince.
gone.
R. Kelly's gone.
For
R.
Prince.
Kelly's gone.
So we're saying Tyrone's not as good as Prince.
No, it's not. And that's why I said I had to get him. I mean, because Tyrone was reoccurring, and I'll give him that.
But Prince was just.
That was it.
All right.
How do y'all feel? Gotta put Prince in. There we go. All right, R. Kelly. I said R. Kelly. RG. Agree. So Tyrone Biggums at number 10. All right. Trump, Alec Baldwin, Saturday Night Live at number 9. Dave Chappelle's Prince at number 8. Wayne's World 7. Fire Marshal Bill 6. Saturday Night Live's Stephen A. Smith impersonation 5. Mad TV's Frank Cali, John Madden impersonation 4. Homie the Clown, Damon Wayans in Living Color at 3. Martin Lawrence, Shanae at 2, and Dave Chappelle, Rick James at 1.
See, this is where I was trying to make this point before about other things being able to make the top 5. I do not think that Frank Caliente or the Stephen A. Smith sketch should honestly be higher than Wayne's World or Prince.
That's probably the only reason I don't like these shows.
And I think
or
Fire
because
Marshal
it's higher
Bill.
up.
I think Fire Marshal Bill is where he should be at 6. But I just don't see how Wayne's World and the Prince sketch are behind the Stephen A. Smith and I fuck with the John Madden. I'm not
The
here
John
to-
Madden was too ill. That's been going on for so long.
No, we understand.
Again, they're not leaving this list. I just don't see how they're in the top 5 and Wayne's
Top 5
World
of all time.
and Wayne's World. Like Wayne's World.
Wayne's World's not in the top 5 over that. Over either Stephen A. Smith definitely can't be over Wayne's World with it being
That's
what it
enough.
is.
Was even that was
At
only
that
one.
point,
That
we're
was
saying
only
that
one or two times.
What?
Yeah,
Stephen A.
and
Smith.
Wayne's World had a nice
Yeah.
like.
So we
run.
can go with that.
Yeah.
Now, I can
So
put.
Wayne's World at number 5.
Whoa.
I mean, and
Wait, would we put?
Prince at 5, Wayne's World at 4.
I can look at that.
I can. Yeah. So we. All right. So you could say. But how about put Madden at 6?
Also, I don't know why you ain't arguing Tyrone Biggums for the top 5.
What?
I made this point earlier about him having them 4 and I having them 2, but he's not arguing this top 5 at all.
Yeah.
He just ignored the shit out of that too.
Huh?
So why
I
ain't
didn't
you?
hear what you said. I was reading.
So why ain't you arguing Tyrone for the top 5, man? We both had him in our top 5s.
I know. Why ain't you arguing?
Oh, no,
Let me get John Madden.
Because
at 6.
again, I don't.
Wait.
It's
So
top
where
five.
are you putting your fire marshal at this point?
Fire Mirror Show at 7,
So you want John at 6 and 5? I go for that.
and then
Why?
What? Again, I said I feel that like John Madden was like it's been going on for a long time.
And that was one of the fire sketches that let fire, pun intended. And Jim Carrey is who he is. Like
Jim Carrey's always been Jim Carrey.
I'm just really happy. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
even-
see. It's usually me and him doing this. I don't get to see Malachi get the bug eyes at James like this that much.
I don't see that. Bad TVs, Frank Cali, John Madden. Again, I like where he's ended up with that. That's the reason why you even got a Stephen A. and all that like sketch. Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey. I can't give you 6, brother. I can't put that on 7.
All right, put it.
I mean, me personally, I don't know. I mean, let me. This is 20.
I respect his argument.
And Prince is a Dave Chappelle.
I respect his argument.
Nah, I can't give you. Go ahead. Nah, if it would have been the Vera Khan or any of them characters, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, but not let me show you something. That's just 80s iconic. Like that's just all around. Like that's iconic because of people with Sports Center now and that segment.
I know.
It's still a segment. Like this was just a.
To me, there is no Stephen A. Smith impression without Frank Caliendo pulling that mark.
No, I definitely said that's the start of those impressions and things like that. So I'm not saying that it didn't make leeway to be higher than.
And it needs to be. Gosh.
But
Fire
Marshal Bill.
between y'all. I don't know.
oh no,
Because I rock with both. Fire Marshal Bill
Oh
is
yeah,
the shit.
all right.
We need help, y'all. I need help. What they say?
All right. RG doesn't know. What's the number 2?
Frank Caliendo. What?
He's talking about Frank Caliendo from Mad TV. He did John Madden.
I think he did like Bill. I think he
Now
did.
he does like all the.
Oh, he did a
coaches.
bunch of coaches, but John Madden was the first one that could step.
No, not from old and new. We're just talking about just top 10 in general. And what are you talking about? Oh, you got me mixed up. We gonna face. Sorry again to the people over here.
Again, Australia, Germany.
Why'd you say it with such an
Yeah, what
accent?
are you?
What was that?
What? Yeah, what the hell?
Who?
Australia. What was that?
Not. We don't need Count Dracula announcing Australia again. That was like the weirdest accent ever.
Canada. I think we had some Norway every once in a while. Sweden, anywhere.
Damn. Okay, you Fire Marshal Bill at number 10.
Oh damn.
Oh shit.
I got. I mean.
Hold up.
Look, we say they like that's my Torres buddy. So I gotta
Oh shit.
hear this.
I was just
out.
saying down to 7.
He saved you. He may have saved you. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna listen to him no more. Maybe he should call you and give you some pointers on how to argue this one out.
Oh damn. I wasn't even trying to do that to him.
Okay. No, I'm not saying okay to you. I'm saying okay, like
That 7 sound real good right now.
who? For me? Not at all. Marshall was chilling. Wayne's World moved to its spot, so I think Mad TV should take Wayne's World spot at 7. It got swapped, huh?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's what I'm just saying. Since Wayne's World moved from number 7 to the number 4 spot. What was it? The number 4 spot? Then you're arguing. Because what's open? Number motherfucking 7.
And that's what I'm saying.
No apartment open. Vacancy.
Oh,
There you go. With the show that bumped him out. That's all we got.
Also, and this is where he's going mad. I think Wayne's World could be 3.
Oh, hold
We can't
up.
go from old to new just because that's what he's talking about.
What? What's he talking about?
Just because it's older. It's not from old to new. Nah. Yeah, right.
It's the second time I feel like this happened. You hear what I said?
But I heard you say Wayne's World can go up to number 3.
I think Wayne's World go up to number 3.
And get.
I think Wayne's World's more iconic than the Homie the Clown. I think Homie the Clown should be 4. I'm not saying switch him like he just tried to pull with your thing.
Same thing. If you're bumping him from there to there, now they're here, so he moves up 1. I can still do that.
Wait, what?
They moved down to number 4. You just now said they should be number 3. If we're going by the same logic, I can do that.
I mean, that's still between
So
y'all. I'm just
still-
saying I think Wayne's World should be 3 over Homie the Clown. But again, if you're still y'all argument about where he goes, I just know that I didn't think he should have been in the top 5 to begin with. I just after you
How many
brought-
clown?
no, Homie the Clown's like I said, that's a solid 4 to me.
Okay.
I'm talking about Frank Caliendo.
I thought he was at least a top 5.
I give you 6.
That's what I'm saying.
But
I can
he's
fight
like-
around 5 or 6. I can live with that, but I'm saying like
I'm
he can
saying
be
that in
5
my,
or 6.
my thing is I can get him as high as 6. Now, if he's not budging, I can't help you.
I'm not asking him that high.
All right. So now I'm losing. Okay.
Wait, what's going to stick? So what's going to have 5?
What?
What's going to have the 5 spot? Yeah, I mean, this is one of the few
had to
times.
rewrite it. Had to rewrite this shit.
This
We'll
guy
be here
broke.
tomorrow for the rest of the recap of this. Look. All right. Steve Harper was only one character. It was more of a show. He didn't have as many to make it sketch comedy. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna leave 10 open and 2. All we know now is that number 9 is Trump,
Okay.
Alec Baldwin.
Number 1 is definitely Rick James. We all can agree on that, right?
And number 2, Sinead Nelly. We're not switching those.
Okay. All right. We got these in.
This got bad.
Now
We had to go like back to like logic. What do you know? What don't you know? All right. What can you fool?
All right.
Sinead.
All right.
Boom. Fire Marshal Bill Essex. Like,
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, so those are the only definites as of right now, but everything on this list is what's on this list.
Yes, and now.
Okay, so we're at that point too. Nothing else is making the list. It's just moving things around. I agree with your Wayne's World at number 3.
Wayne's World at 3. Okay.
To me, this is like Seinfeld. Like this is weird for me because I wasn't arguing for Seinfeld last couple weeks. But to me, Wayne's World is like the Seinfeld where like I might not be the demographic for Wayne's World, but I understand what Wayne's World
You've
did.
seen it.
Yeah.
You've witnessed the demographic, like regardless. All right, so number 4. What are we arguing?
Well, no. If Wayne's World's 4, I'm saying Homie the Clown's 4.
If Wayne's World's 3,
Yeah.
Homie the Clown's 4.
I was not, like I said, I wasn't out here trying to field goal or nothing. Like, punt him out of here. So now we're at 5, where I didn't know what 5 was going to be because I didn't. The Stephen A. sketch isn't going to be above
It has
Frank Caliendo.
Ooh. No, it's Frank Caliendo above everything else that's not in the top 5, other than these. I mean, is it?
So Fire Marshal,
No, so
Stephen
8.
A.
So 8 and 10.
Oh wait,
I'm about to do something. I'm about to do
Prince is 5.
Prince is 5.
Wait, hold up.
That wasn't around enough for it. to be
Wait,
5.
whoa.
Prince was good. I don't think Prince is 5.
Didn't Mikey have him 1? Or did Mike have him 2?
No, he had Shanae
Oh, and Rick James.
and Rick James, and then Prince. Everybody said Prince should be on the list. Dave Chappelle's imitation of Prince or rendition of Prince, or that story, that sketch.
It's more of a
Is it only one? Is like did
thought
they
it
only
was
do
that.
Prince
I
one
thought it
time? Is it just Prince and basketball and that's it?
Yeah.
So just one sketch is like it's one character, one time, one sketch.
I thought it was 2. Wait, the Fuck Your Couch.
That's Rick James.
That's 2.
Oh no, yeah. Prince.
Which that was the long, even though
That
it was
was the
one
long-
time, that was long as fuck.
Oh,
It took
that was
like-
only one time?
Yeah, but it took like 3 commercials to get through the
Oh,
entire
okay.
thing. Like, that was a whole episode. The entire episode was based on him telling this Rick James story. Which the
Okay.
Prince one, I will admit, was a sketch part of the episode.
Okay, so
Okay.
maybe the way it was. Told.
But no, like the entire fucking episode was
Yeah,
Rick
if
James.
it's just Prince, I don't see that going high in numbers because it was just one time. I mean,
Okay.
it was
I,
definitely.
I agree with your
For all
argument.
that, Tyrone Biggums is more because it's
Yeah.
more reoccurring.
Oh, Tyrone was probably the biggest recurring character on the show.
See, so I can go.
So we had Tyron at 10. Now we're bringing it back up. Speaking
Yep.
him back, we can bring him back. We can put him at 5.
Again, I mean, I had him at 2. He had him at 4. I say 5 is a good trade off because you didn't have him at all. So that's like
Yeah.
the equal.
So Tyrone Biggums made some top 5s. Oh, baby.
That was a fucking Butterfinger.
And then 6 is Frank Caliendo.
Y'all might have to rock, paper, scissors. This
No,
one
he
out.
might get this one now. Now that we're going, I don't know. I still might want my rock paper scissors just for argument's sake.
Oh, just for all.
Because again, it's a toss up for me. I'm not here. Like I believe me. I don't want the sports fan in me just to go with Frank because Fire Marshal Bill was dope, and it's like
Yeah.
if I roll with you, it's just because I like football. It's not because I think it's any better as a comedy sketch. That's why I'm like I don't want to be the one. I don't want to have to cut this one up.
Stephen A. would have. I might have to go 10 for me.
Stephen A. 10.
That's
can
fine.
If
count
it,
that.
because with both of them,
At this point, it's still making the list, so I'm not.
that's
mad.
what I'm saying. That's the only way it still makes the list for me. Is it has to be far away from this one, but it's still being.
So you're trying to get Stephen A. away for you don't have to argue for Fire Marshal to sit at 7 and not have a problem.
You see me? You see my works? Like,
Which I wasn't going to argue that part that hard. I'm mad that he thought that far ahead. Like
this is real. Like, it got real today. It got real diplomatic. Maybe it's because of the elections and earlier having Miss Amber Sloan come through. Shout out to Miss Amber Sloan representing my district, Belmore Gardens area. I believe that's 15 and 13 or something like that. It was on the paper. I don't want to get it wrong. So right here, bang. 12th Ward in the 15th District, Belmore Gardens. Hashtag her, hashtag made it. Check her out. So maybe it was that. The reason that why I was trying to make sure everybody got their side spoken upon. Or maybe it's the fact RJ and was tuned in. Shout out, we got Power Game in the building. Mrs. Power Game. The lady of Power Game.
But she still wants to come through.
Yeah,
I'll say.
definitely. We definitely got to get interviews out of the way too. So shout out to everybody, rocking with us right now. So Stephen A. Smith, impersonation by
Jay Farrow.
Jay Farrow, Saturday Night Live. That's number 10.
Also, slept on because it was close. He got this Jay-Z impression that's funny as shit too.
Yeah. That's in there.
I really don't care about Jay-Z. So
We're gonna stop this right
Yeah.
now. We're gonna stop this Rockefeller Jay-Z hating Nas one side. I'm a Nas fan too, and I can accept Nas with the Jay-Z, but you are not.
You still ain't apologize to AZ.
I said I'm sorry. That was not.
I said like I was about to go, had to go tell him later on, like you were supposed to tell me, and I was about to relay the message. Don't you say nothing wrong about no AZ? See, that's why
I got upset.
Nina Virtue, I'm about to bring her back.
I got a little upset. You know, that was all. Y'all were like, y'all saying that was the best song. You were telling me that's the best
So
song.
they said it was the best verse.
Best verse.
Best verse. No. Best verse in the album. No.
Okay.
That's what he said.
Let's get back over
James
here real
over
quick.
here.
James just got
James
in
is
his.
not- Yeah, he just now cussed me out about this Nas thing. Real quick. Just for everybody to see that I was being cussed out by somebody. All right, top 10 sketch comedy characters. Number 10, we're doing our revamp. We're in our second phase of this. We'll revamp, kick people out the list, rearrange the list, but no one's added to it at this point.
Are we gonna leave Prince at 8?
Trying to revamp for y'all people, let y'all know what's going on. I mean, let's figure out who 8 is for change right now first. All right. Number 8, Frank Cali.
No, no, that is not. Frank Caliendo is at least
7.
6.
Y'all mother. All right, so Prince is 8. Can we just roll with that? Prince is 8.
Because you want our argument to be the final.
Because that's it. That's the only argument. Wait, because y'all
Because
go.
if we put Prince 7, and then
Oh,
it's really gonna go down.
Prince is not going at 6.
I kind of wish I would have been like Prince is 7.
That's why I was.
Because y'all niggas would have started. Y'all would have really started cussing at each other. Need to find out how much of a friendship we've gotten in the last 8 months.
Dave Chappelle's Prince rendition number 8. Now we're down to 7 and 6.
Which somehow turns into the argument of 1 and 2.
It's the weirdest argument. There's no way you can like. It's not similar. Like there's nothing to argue like similarities at
My
all.
only argument to him is this will be the only Mad TV entry.
No, wait.
They finally, yeah. They made
Oh
it.
shit.
I had some Mad TV all around in mine. I lied. I lied. I had one. Yeah, so it's. I mean, but I did like Mad TV's. I did have Miss Swan. That was my original number 7, and Hot Dog and the little boy. We were like, I don't.
He was
That was
he was always recurring.
Yeah, and the mom was
Yeah.
like. I think that should have maybe made the list because the mom and him was hilarious. All right, so number 7 and 6, we're debating between Mad TV's Frank Cali's impression of John Madden, which led to its Sports Center and all that.
He's basically getting paid by ESPN.
Yeah, he's ESPN. He always imitates like all the coaches and things like that. So Harry Spears didn't make it at all for any of his characters on the show. We thought about that too. Like he played like a mom or something in one character where he played a woman. That's like only a memorable character for him to me. Just saying. All right. So we have the Mad TV Frank Cali, and we have in Living Colors Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey. So it's between Jim Carrey and Frank Cali's John Madden. So 7 and 6.
That's 7 and 6. Like we.
Yeah, it's not number 1 or number 8 or not like that. It's between 7 and 6. Which one should be at 7?
Why did you say it's not number 1 or number 8? Like,
I'm just
saying like 8 was a comparable number. Y'all was really sure.
I'm really not trying to even put no choice down. I'm trying to like wait for someone else to say something.
Because you know
You
your
know,
choice.
shout out to my boy G. You know, we're going top 10. I'll go on and just. No, I'm not.
One of y'all want to man up. Because it is 9:57.
Yeah, he gotta go to work.
I guess he fucked up part is I can take him. He knows that.
And I'm only on the street anyway now.
The worst
So first one to leave loses.
First one to leave lose. Damn. Oh.
And he knows that first thing he knows he ain't walking home. So
And you know that I may not even go home. So
so that's the combination of that.
all over this.
Like the combination
What time
is
is it?
if
It's a little too late to call off. All right.
the call off. Holy shit! He would have been on camera with the decision to call off.
And then I would have added somebody from his job. You gotta watch this episode of this shit. All right, you got Jim.
I bet Joyce is a cussing
I
at the
got 2
street.
people for Jim at 6.
Oh.
And it's on regulars. Mike, your vote really counts because you're
Yeah.
already. Bang, Jim Carrey, Fire Marshal Bill, number 6.
Thank
There
you.
we go.
Thank you for making the decision. Thank you
We
for
was-
being an adult.
This is a sit-in. We were gonna be here all night. Y'all know I'm petty. I'm a tourist. I can get there. I can go there. All right, and Frank Callie.
Oh, damn.
That was a good one.
All right, that's not a big deal.
At least you fought for it.
He's
That's
still
like
on
your best
there.
fight ever.
Yeah.
Because it was a fight that no matter what, this is the weirdest part about this fight. There was no fear of the not being on the list.
True.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why. Maybe we should fight this out earlier. All right. All right. So top 10 sketch comedy characters. We included Martin. Just to let y'all know he played numerous characters, more than 3, 4, 5. All right.
I do have a quick thing, and we don't have to do it this week because it would take a lot of backtracking. But I feel like when we do the flip now, we need to figure out who has the biggest jump and who has the biggest falls. Because Wayne's World to me is one of our greatest rises from a
Yeah,
original.
this one.
Yeah, and whatever. And like I said, I don't know what fell. Well, I guess it would have been Stephen A. fell from 5 to 6, 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So like I like looking at that Wayne's World rise and then not being like as disputed as I thought it could be. I guess because Wayne's World wasn't on my list; it was on your list.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, I feel like it'd be an interesting spin to these doing these top 10s from here on out. Seeing like
I
just
got you.
paying attention to those.
I got you. All right, that's another little stat that we're probably going to do. All right, top 10 sketch comedy characters. Number 10, Stephen A. Smith, Jay Farrow, Saturday Night Live. Number 9, Donald Trump, Alec Baldwin, Saturday Night Live. Number 8, Prince, Dave Chappelle, The Chappelle Show. Number 7, Frank Callie, John Madden, Mad TV. Number 6, Fire Marshal Bill, Jim Carrey in Living Color. Number 5, Tyrone Biggums, Dave Chappelle, The Chappelle Show. Number 4, Homie the Clown, Damon Wayans in Living Color. Number 3, Wayne's World, Wayne and Garth. Saturday Night Live, I'm not going to do the Michael Myers and Dana Carvey. I guess I just did it. Saturday Night Live.
You were afraid you wouldn't remember.
Yeah, that's what it was. Number 2, Shanae Martin, Lawrence Martin. And number 1, the number 1 sketch comedy character, Rick James.
Fuck
Dave
your couch!
Chappelle, The Chappelle Show.
What does 5
There
fingers
you
say
have
to
it.
the
If you
face?
disagree with anything on here, definitely go check out the YouTube channel.
Bees
Check out the
flying
video.
over the place.
Comment on here. Let us know.
Know what it is, man? You black
I feel
motherfucker, Charlie Murphy.
Look,
Darkness is. Said that shit twice.
Shout out to James for the great debate today.
Yeah. I tried.
Trying to have the battle.
Tried.
All right.
Shout out to the fans for making the decisions to help. Not
Definitely
make
shout out
this
to everybody
wrong.
because we'd have been here probably another 40 minutes. But I'm glad that y'all actually paid attention and chimed in. So we might have y'all in next week, or if y'all can.
I'm gonna need the mic that you're talking about in because
Yeah, Cobb's definitely coming in, and we might even have RG in here too. Who knows?
Cobb's got to come in because it's what right.
Yeah.
Like no matter
So
what.
the invite's there for you. We're gonna do our outros, and that'll be it for today. Again, thanks to everybody tuning in. Ground Worldwide Radio, download the apps.
One quick shout out. We got Kia Star and Company, R&B and Soul, May 25th and June 8th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the spot, Frankstown Road, 15235. Check it out, man. Some beautiful R&B music for all the age appropriate people.
I don't know. You just sound like James right there. With the
Shit.
you
see?
just fumbled right there.
Hey, I went through all the information straight. So that's all I
give you
care
that.
about.
I give you
Yeah,
that.
you got it. Yeah.
True.
So we'll be back tomorrow. We got what? Wayne Massey and
Ups.
When Massey and Ups, yep.
And we got them in the house.
Who and what Wednesday?
You never know what it is.
hopefully nobody throws up this week.
Check out last week's. Definitely check out last week's
Mhm.
with Philly Joints. Shout out to the boy Philly. Shout out to Street Smart.
The Street Smart.
Definitely
Jay Biggs. I feel like Jay
Jay
Biggs is a big part of that
Biggs,
taste test at that point.
Yasmin and
he's a
Danielle.
big part of that one. Danielle Moore, Yasmin, the whole 9. Check them out. I was off camera, but definitely don't miss that one.
All right, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow.